Darcy with Saka. Number 3, Bodnar. Number 6, Wyatt.
And we're underway, the final game of the day. Winnipeg in the all-white, Mexico City in the neon yellow. It's gonna come down to who wins it. Mexico City lost to San Juan. They lose, they're done. Winnipeg, meanwhile, beat San Juan. They're 1-0. They could finish the day undefeated with a win here. Right down Broadway, and Graham Bodnar blows the layup. There's not many times you're going to see that. Speaking of blown layups, the number 3 for the opposition, Geraldo Arumir, who we saw compete in the dunk qualifier, he misses the layup. He probably should have tried to dunk it. In any case, it's a 2-0 game, Winnipeg. Nice post play and contact. Referees let him get away with it. Wyatt Anders cannot connect. Puma gets teeth of defense, but he can't make anything happen there. Of course, Winnipeg featuring crossbow, Darcy Coss. Can heat up like a microwave in a split second. If you saw him at last year's shootout final, you know firsthand. Kind of looks a little bit like Doug Christie. Meanwhile, it's Puma spinning and winning in the paint. Crossbow passes it out, and it's awkward looking. I gotta be honest, but it's good. Graham Bodnar with the left-handed 2, money in the bank. Hometown team, Mexico City. They want to make their people proud. That shot right there probably wouldn't go a long way to helping do that. But it happens to us all. Regroup, find a better shot next time. 2-point attempt, splash. Courtesy of Chris Barnes, the comeback. Air ball, meanwhile, from Mexico City. Having trouble finding the basket. Another 2, and it ain't gotta be pretty as long as it goes down. Graham Bodnar strokes it again. Some of the dudes with the most awkward game can ball. And Bodnar's game is awkwardly good, and I mean that in the best way possible. Meanwhile, long range hit from Almejo. He knocked that one down from Brazil. But a 2-point response from Wyatt Anders as Winnipeg remains on top, 10-3. 7-point advantage over Mexico City here. This is pool D play. Winnipeg with an 18-15 win over San Juan earlier, putting them in a position to finish the day undefeated. Couple of free throws. See that one's money. 5-point game. Final game of the day, day 1. Here at the FIBA 3x3. Mexico City Masters. See some competitive basketball and plenty of top 10 plays. Mexico City needs a spark, and they need it quick. They need a spark, and they need it quick. That's for sure.
Winnipeg.
11-5 game, Winnipeg on top. Mexico City will not go away though, as they score on the inside. Two ball splashed by the crossbow. He can give it to you from time to time. 13-6. Winnipeg looking to seize control. This is Pool D play. So far in Pool D, Winnipeg is 1-0. The only team that has not lost in Pool D. They beat San Juan by 3 earlier. San Juan, meanwhile, is 1-1. Mexico City 0-1. So it could come down between a tiebreaker if Mexico City falls here, or wins here, rather, in Pool D. And in that case, it would come down to a tiebreaker. Whoever has scored the most points between the three teams. The top two teams advance. So essentially the two teams with the most points. But we still got some basketball to play. We don't know how this was going to pan out. It's a 7-point lead right now for Winnipeg. Ball out of bounds to Winnipeg as we get closer to the halfway mark. 5:20 left in this one. Final game of day one here in Mexico City. FIBA 3x3 basketball in full effect. Sloppy pass there by Wyatt Anders. And the ball is going to go to Mexico City, who still have some fans hanging out, looking to cheer them to victory. They need it. Only way they make it to the quarterfinals is with a win. And even with a win, they still may not get in. We've got to add up the points, the total points, to see who hits, who breaks the tiebreaker. Meanwhile, Crossbow splashes the two ball from the wing to give Winnipeg a 15-7 advantage. Nice response there on the drive and the score. But Mexico City's going to need a lot more than that as the crossbow is off the mark there. 2-point shot, no go. Mexico City, one of 3 hometown favorites, as I mentioned. You also have Mexico UNAM and Chihuahua. Chimalhuacan already eliminated. Mexico City trying not to join them. But they got a tough climb. The left-handed 2 is off the mark for Winnipeg. Nice drive, not a nice score from Almejo. Wild shot there. Fortunate to have Eduardo Gonzalez Gutierrez there to put it up and in. Anders with a response. And ball's thrown away by Mexico City. Looks like it's going to be Winnipeg's ball. 3.5 minutes to go with a 7-point lead. Timeout on the floor. Bodnar over to the crossbow, looking for his third 2-point shot of the game, and he misses, but gets another chance, and he misses that one. Tough drive and miss. Arumir can't connect on the free throw, and he also cannot connect on the 2-point shot. Saves it, but Winnipeg ends up with it. Over to the crossbow, and he saves it. Over to Bodnar. Bodnar finds a wide open Anders, who misses. Anders has the ball down on the block. He can either kick it out, which he does. Bodnar, oh, the crossbow. Crossbow thought he should have shot the 2. Was not prepared to catch the pass on the cut. So he subs out, and Chris Barnes subs in. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. 7-point advantage for Winnipeg. A win here, and Winnipeg automatically advances out of Pool D. A loss here for Mexico City would send them home as well. So, out of Pool D, again, if Winnipeg holds on to win it, it'll be Winnipeg and San Juan advancing out of Pool D. If Mexico City manages to find a way to win this one, then we got some calculating to do to break the tiebreaker in Pool D. 16-11, approaching the 2-minute mark. Crossbow, pull-up jumper, have some of that. Extends the lead to 6. Mexico City has to play with some urgency here. He didn't call glass, and he didn't have to. Gerardo Arumir with the 2-point make for his team to bring the lead down to 4. This is manageable with about 1 minute and 52 seconds left. 2 quick 2-pointers for Mexico City, and it's a tie game. Never want to count anybody out here at the 3x3 FIBA World Tour Mexico City Masters. Anders foul as he heads to the bucket. And free throws down the stretch here are going to be key. Big Y converts. Another 2 attempt. This one rattles in for Gerardo Arumir. It's 15-18. Hate to say I told you so. Near and one there from Anders. He penetrates, gets the shot that he likes, and is fouled by the defense. Winnipeg in the bonus. And the first free throw is good. 19-15. Winnipeg in great position to win this one. They score their 20th point. Buck and a half left in this one. A score before time runs out would be a win for Winnipeg. Nice move and score there from Puma. But now it's all about the defense. Anders wants to rock. Thought he got fouled. One hand leaner. No go. Anders is mauled down low. So he can end this thing at the free throw line. They call him Big Y. Let's see how clutch he is. And that'll do it. It's over and done. Winnipeg 2-0 on the day. They qualify for the quarterfinals, along with San Juan out of Pool D. So, it'll be Harlem, Queens, Saskatoon, San Juan, Winnipeg, Denver, All right, so as it stands, your teams to qualify for the quarterfinals: Harlem, Queens, Saskatoon, San Juan, Denver, Rio Preto, Ottawa, and Winnipeg. Your 8 teams who we will see in action for day 2 of the Mexico City Masters here in Mexico City. And buckle your safety belts, because it is going to be an exciting day. Of course, we got the slam dunk competition, the 2-point shootout as well on the horizon. But that's going to do it for day 1 here in Mexico City. I'm Kyle Montgomery. It's been a pleasure calling the action for you. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for Thursday's action, and we will crown a champion, and we will find out who